Yes, kunjani ke namhlanje sidibana ke namhlanje ntambama. Kunjani ke namhlanje kwelaseBotswana. Unjani ke namhlanje mlaleli ose block 8. Unjani mlaleli ose block 10, unjani mlaleli ose Kanye, mlaleli ose Bukalaka. Dumela ngibatswana, we are meeting in this evening. May God bless you, may God bless you. All right, there is a story that we are coming up with tonight. We are coming with a story that if you look at our topic there is something that we wrote. There was an interesting story that I saw yesterday that was posted on our page here on Not to Men and Women. Right, somebody that was posting something. I'm just waiting for you guys to come so that we can start together. I'm Agiri Dumelisa Kasitebele. Wangena ke namhlanje ungwenya, wangena ke umfana indlamanzi, wangena ke na umfoka ngwenya, umfoka dudula. Bisengenile ke namhlanje ntambama. Joina ube nami ke namhlanje ngisithi wena mtswana wesu. Kolaphi kunjani? Sesidibane ke njalo namhlanje ntambama. Ngibingelele ke namhlanje wonke amaZimbabweans that are in Botswana and say continue keeping peace, don't steal, don't have violence, live in peace with others. Then I come to all the Botswana and say thank you so much for allowing us to be in your country. Thank you so much for the peace and love that you are giving. So today we are here. There is a story that we want to look at. There are some people that commented, and then we are going to look at their comments and see what exactly they were advising somebody else. So this was the story that was posted yesterday. It was posted yesterday about 3:51 p.m. Right where somebody says, my relationship, it's a house of horror. You know, when somebody's talking about a house of horror, you just know that there's a lot of things that are happening there. But let's see and hear what this writer was saying. Anonymous just wrote to us. Right, because even the feeling there, we said the Anonymous is feeling cheated. Right, I'll just read this story. Anonymous says, we have lived 11 years together. Right, he doesn't want me to own a phone. He doesn't want me to own a phone. He doesn't want me to have friends. He doesn't want me to talk to my family members. He doesn't want me to talk to my family members, yet he beats me every day. The worst part is that this man you see here comes home whenever he wants to. I have found him multiple times talking to women in the phone, and when I ask, he hits me. Right, that's the Anonymous. Then Anonymous continues to say, please advise me. I can't take this anymore. I still love this man so much. And then she wrote blessings. Right, there is this story Botswana Molaping. There is a story there Molaping. Right, this has been a relationship of 11 years, and in these 11 years our Anonymous says the man hits her. The man doesn't want her to own a phone, a cellular phone. I don't know what kind of a relationship. She goes on to say this man doesn't want her to have friends. Right, he doesn't want me to talk to my family members. And then she says, yet he beats me every day. Man, may you stop gender-based violence. Let's stop gender-based violence. No matter what a woman has done to you, you cannot raise up your hand. You cannot raise your hand to a woman. You cannot do that. So, right, let's talk for the first time, like as we say, that this woman has got 11 years with this man. So in these 11 years, you find out the relationship maybe was okay, and then as time went on, you see that things, they didn't go well. Right, I'm just going to be reading the comments of our viewers and listeners at home. There are a lot of things that our commentators and our comments there are some people that wrote some things, some interesting things, and then that we are just going to read. Shout out to everybody who is listening. Shout out to everybody who is here. Right, if Anonymous, I know that Anonymous, you are listening and you are watching us right now. Right, so let's go to the story straight away, and then I'll take your comments, and then we'll read how you were commenting. So when you look at them, there is a man, and then there is a man, and there is a woman. Right, the woman looks sullen. The woman looks sullen. She looks like she has been really beaten. When you look into her eyes, the eye is sullen. The mouth is also having some sauce there. So right, let's read to your comments, and let's read to the comments. Right, there is a first comment that is coming from Colin Dlamini. Colin Dlamini says, no advice for you. Remember, Anonymous is looking for advices. So let us take our first comment from Colin Dlamini. Colin Dlamini says, no advice for you. You put yourself into a position to be used as a commodity. Right, he continues to say, and now this man is using you as a commodity. You are complaining. I'm sure he knows why he doesn't want you to have a phone. Women have got this uncanny behavior. Maybe he's protecting himself against such behavior. Just continue to love him. Right. When you look at the comment from Colin Dlamini, who says maybe this man has got a reason why he's making this woman not to have a phone. Right, I can agree with you, Colin, that there might be reasons why you don't want your partner to own a phone. But on the other hand, your partner is also a human being. Your partner has got also their feelings. You cannot try to force love out when somebody does not love you. So yes, I can agree with you, Colin, but in the era that we are into, I don't think you can say your partner shouldn't have a phone. You shouldn't say your partner shouldn't communicate. You shouldn't say your partner shouldn't have friends. If you don't want people that don't want friends, then it means you are having a wrong guy, or you are having a wrong woman. Leave that woman to go and be wherever she wants, then they can walk away. So men, they've got this tendency of punishing women. They've got this tendency of being bossy. They have got this tendency of wanting to be heard. They've got this tendency of wanting things to be done their own way. You know what? One mistake that we do as men is to take a woman as if she is a child. When you are into a relationship with a woman, stop treating that woman as a child, because she is not a child. She is mature. You treat your woman as a child from everything, but only when it comes to sex. That is where you don't treat her. That is when you don't see that she's a child. In everything, you want her to behave the way how you want. You want her to do things the way you want. You want her to dress the way how you want. You want her to behave the way how you want. But only when it comes to making love, when it comes to sexual intercourse, you don't see this person as a child. That is when you see them as if they are mature. So with me, right, I take your comment, Mr. Colin Dlamini, to say yes, there might be reasons why this man doesn't want this woman to have friends, but these reasons, they are beyond exceptional. You cannot punish somebody. If somebody is if somebody is for you, let me tell you something. If this person that you are in love with is really yours, I'm not saying there are no problems in a relationship. Problems are there into relationships, but those problems, we solve them. We solve them because we are willing to go forward. So I can see there are people there. There are some comments that let me just read some comments from the comments that we have there. All right, then somebody says, walk away, my dear, your happiness comes first. I'm sorry. Right, the happiness comes first. Let us agree, the happiness comes first. You cannot be a mother, or you cannot be a wife who is not happy and be expected to carry on your duties. So now you can imagine this man, after the whole long day, hitting this woman. The same woman he is hitting is the same woman he sleeps with. The same woman who is hitting is the same woman who is kissing. when it's time for love, when it's time for romance, this is the same woman that he is kissing. This is the same woman that he is hugging. This is the same woman who says, I love you. This is the same woman who satisfies him. So you can see that there is an animal behavior that is into this man. There is an animal behavior, something that is wild with this man, something that is not correct, right? Because one thing that I can tell you, you will never in life be a mudisa. How ka kwa disa mutho mo botshelong? Sengwe le sengwe se mutho sa se batlang go se dira wa go se dira. Just live a relationship that is open. Ha mutho a batla go tsaya phone mo lise a tsaye phone. Ha go batla. You know what? Sometimes now I don't know when it comes to men, because you find out that you approach a person and then this person says, you say to the person, I love you. The person says, I love you too. Right? When the person says, I love you too, you continue not to believe that this person loves you. You start the insecurities. Wena as a man, you don't see yourself as a man with a value. You devalue yourself to a point that when you have a woman, you mistreat a woman, because this woman that you are mistreating, you are afraid that she is going to see other people and go. So you being insecure, you being not satisfied about who you are, you start to have a life that you start to say, let me control this person. You cannot control another human being. And after all, we are into the free country. We are into the free zone. Everybody has a right to live according to how they want. You get me? You don't force things into a relationship, because this is why you end up beating this woman, because you think she doesn't think. So as you beat this woman, why are you still keeping her? There are people who enjoy abuse. Let me tell you something. There are people who enjoy abuse. There are people that when they see your pain, when they beat you, when they harass you, that is when still the same person who beats you, harass you, is the same person who is sleeping with you tonight. Somebody has been clapped, somebody has been beaten by a man, but today, same night, they'll be together. They'll be involved again together. So what I say is that there are people who enjoy to see you suffering. There are people who enjoy to see you. Your pain is sweet to somebody else. So this is what this man has turned into. This man has turned into something that is a monster. Seeing this woman into pain, it gives him satisfaction. So my sister, right, there is Shata Shakira says, I just leave mama. I hope you are listening, Anonymous. Even after 11 years, when things they don't work out, just move. Whether you are married or whether you are not married, if things they no longer give you peace, if a relationship is no longer giving you peace, leave that relationship. Don't stay in that relationship, because what you'll be doing there is just for you to wait until you die. There are so many people out there, they are into relationships, they are not happy. They are not happy. This is why sometimes I tell women to say, please, my sister, find something that you can do that does not depend into a man, so that when tomorrow anything happens to that man or into your relationship, you still have something that brings income into yourself. Imagine a man who brings you HIV and you cannot get out of the relationship because you cannot support yourself. The people who support you, the man who feels like he owns you, they think that they have every right to mistreat you. They think that they have every right to treat you the way how they want. This is what this woman is going through. But because of the bond and the fear of starting a new life, some people, they are into relationships right now. They have got fear to start a new life. They fear to start a new relationship. Every day, as long as you are eating. I don't think you can love somebody in this way that you can say, I still love this person. What you are waiting for here, you are waiting for death, my mother. Just leave out my sister. Then we then had a comment from Mildred Mulaudi. Mildred Mulaudi abe RN. If you still love him, there is no how or okay, excuse me. Right, then Mulaudi says, if you still love him, there is no way that we can advise you. Right, you are the one and only person who can come with a nice decision that will give yourself peace. So right, this woman, gibale babaratang lerato leli na li violence. Yes, lerato la go Dubai. Lerato la go Dubai, that is bad things are being done to people, but people they still want to be there. They still want to attend. They still want to be in Dubai. They still want to visit Dubai. But even if still things are bad, they enjoy the bad treatment. My sister, get out of that relationship before you are killed. Get out of that relationship. Right, let's continue with your comments. Right, then we have a comment that is from Sulufelo Mukwetsi. Sulufelo Mukwetsi says, I think you are I think you are bewitched. What kind of love is this? You are in prison maximum. Right. So Mukwetsi RN, what kind of love is this one? Kuna le batho ba ba itibaganyang le batho gore motho o tla tsamaya abe aya go ngakeng, and then they take whatever they take, they lock that person. So even if when ha motho a go yetse go ngakeng, ke gore ke a khela ha Tsolofelo a buang teng gore this person is bewitched. How much no matter what they do to you, you will never realize it. Even if they show you that they no longer want you, you will still say you want to be there. So this woman, it's like now there is no any man out there. It's like there is no any life out there. Yet you are trying to come out, but you are saying you still love this person. You don't confuse having a bond with this person. Why it's even sometimes when because of the bond that you have. La o ka ikhala le khodu le bolaiwa ke batho. Pilu ya gago ya go utlwa botlhoko because you are human. So I don't think you love this man. If what Tsolofelo is saying that you are bewitched, then this is exactly what is happening. A person after bewitching you, halisna go jisa bana ba batho, le simolla go ba treata in a bad way, le likeletsa go bona gore a melemo ya lona ya bereka. So ha motho, even if a person promised you, I'll never beat you, they start to beat you, they start to behave in a way that they are testing gore melemo ya bone ya bereka. I think what Tsolofelo is saying, you can just get out from the people that they know, find pastors, find people that they can pray with you. And then you can continue with your life. You can continue with your life instead of you being in prison. Right, let's see the next comment. All right, then we have got another comment from Ngwanatebe Muketo. Hey, Ngwanatebe Muketo, Okeremile RN. You know exactly what to do. You ask stupid questions as you have realized that this pathetic monster that you are calling a man will end up killing you. And he's jealous. He's jealous for you. something live all right, he's jealous for you, something that live like a dog and go, but I think you didn't intervene, police, but still following that right, this person wrote something that I cannot read there. I'll just wait there, for those that are online, they'll see it. Right, so somebody saying, you know exactly what to do, my sister. Just involve the police and stop following this man, because this man will end up killing you. Right, so that's what somebody is saying. And then there's somebody that there's from Simon, Simon says, continue loving him too. So right, then we have got a comment from Paul. Paul says, follow your heart and embrace the consequences. Yeah, sometimes ipilugisi matla, because ikakutsenya moma tateng mi unsu twa gore tota ha se gone bantsi ba batho ba mo di relationshiping tse leng gore ha di bereke, because di pilo di ganela teng, ha ile gore le wena ona le pilo e ganelang mo mothong o mmonang gore motho yo ha ka go direla sentla ka moso. Just live. Right, then Pasika Tsika says, what advice do you need? You said you love, so the advice is rest in peace. You will love him. Does he love you? Kisone said that's the other problem that we have in life. Right, our lines are open up. You can send a joining request, then we can add you on camera. Then we can talk to you and then hear you out. What's your take and what's your advice? What's your life advice? Apart from what we're having from the comments, wena utini mawizwa ke le ndaba uthini ke namhlanje wena mlaleli oyizwayo na unge umama usehlezi ke eminyaka elishumi lanye, uhlezi ke eminyaka elishumi lanye enendoda, uthi ke lo baba ke yena ke uyamshaya ebese hamba ke qhubekela phambili, ethi ke yena nje lo baba akafuni ukuthi abe le foni, njalo ke lo baba akafuni ukuthi abe nabangane, ebese sithi ke yena njalo ke sembambe okwezikhathi ezinengi, umbambe ezikhathi ezinengi esefonini lo baba, kodwa ke mhla emthole efonini lo baba lento mayembuza ke ukuthi ukhuluma nabo bani lapho efonini, ke lo baba uthola ukuthi uyamshaya. Kusho ukuthi ke namhlanje ke uthi yena ucela ke izizatho kumbe ucela ke izeluleko ezivela kini balaleli. Angiyazi nikhona nilalele namhlanje, na ungeke namhlanje lapha ke nesibala ke nama comment, asike sibala ke nama comment wena namhlanje laphana. Right, so omunye ke laphana ke uChebu uthi yena ke keep on loving him so much, my sister. It surely shows that you have no self-love to yourself. Janong, totally, I'm speechless about your mistreated love. Right, so this one is saying, keep on loving him, because we're not hawi tati. Rena li batho ba ileng gore ga ba ithate bone, right, batho ba ileng gore bone ba rata batho ba bangwe mme bone ba sa ithate. Silabo ke abantu ke bona abangazithandiyo, kodwa nje bona bejabulela ukuthi bethandwe ngabanye abantu. Ke namhlanje yiko lapha esikuzwa ke laphana from uChebu ethi hayi ke qhubeka ke umthande ke my sister, ngenje ukuthi wena ke uyamthanda, okukhombisa ke ngempela ukuthi wena ke awuzithandi. Ke ngakho ke nje uthi yena akana nomlomo ukuthi angakhuluma about this mistreated love of yours, ngoba ke kucaca ke kahle ukuthi awuphathwa kahle kulomshado, kucaca kahle ke ukuthi awuphathwa kahle kule relationship. Linjani ke Matswana, linjani ke Mandebele, linjani ke Mashona, ngibingelele ke namazezuru ke wonke umhlobo amaZulu eSouth Africa, linjani? Sike silapha ke sakaza sikhona lapha bukhoma eGaborone block number 8. Ke sikhona lapha nje ku Not to Men and Women, ungasithinta ke njalo usibambeke laphana ku Prophet Respect, njalo kosibamba ke na kwamanye ama platform. Sibingelele ke namhlanje ke sithi malume Muyela Dilo Hloko. Kunjani ke malume Walifatsi, kunjani ke wena malume? We are passing our greetings to you. Right, let's go. Then there's from that comment Yaga Chebu. Then there's another one that says from Kilebogile Tapedi. She's saying, do what you love and don't forget to pay the funeral policy. Right, there's somebody there that's saying, my sister, dirasa osibatlang mi hela ge ube uyitsi ukuthi ekugcineni kwelelanga ke ungakhohlwa ke uthi ubhadalele ke yona i-funeral policy ngoba ke nondoda uzogcina sekubulele uzokushaya kubulale ke ngelinye ilanga nje masithi siyabuya sithela gore nya wena usetsutsa mayilo usetsuyile sebekubulele ke nje ke njalo wena ke dadewethu uyasho ke laphana ke uTshepo the last part made me not to give you an advice. Kusho ukuthi ke ubuyile singwe lesingwe kahle nje kwathi laphana mawusu siyaqeda inkulumo yakho wase ukhuluma amanye amagama ke ukuthi yena akawathandanga wase sithi ke akaze asoze akunikezeke iadvice hakuna la ile advice ipe akakunela ngiyona ka hore last part of your message high rata yana hore udidimetsi hela right ritsa this message ke phuma ke na ke Sepo kiyenemanga right silapha ke nje namhlanje sesibona ke namhlanje nansenenye laphana ke right ivela ke kulusi Muswetsi Muhasha like umuhasha ke na uthi yena I still love you Mphathi just finished me. Are you serious about your life, Anonymous? Right Anonymous phendula ke nankumbuzo ke uyakubuza laphana ke umuhasha uthi ke wena awuzimisele okungakanani ngempilo yakho uqiniseka kungakanani wakazwimirira zwakaita seyine uphenyu wakho iwewe Anonymous awuneshua here ukuthi uri kuda kugara nemunhu ari kukuroba mazuva ese uneshua here kuti iwewe wakuda kugara nemunhu iye yuyu pane zvese zvari kuita pamakore mazhinji zvaagara naye achikuitira zvini izvozvo uchiri kuda kugara naye here zvekuti uchiri kumuda zvapedza vakawanda ke baphelela phana banengi buntsi babathu ke balibega ba tshaba yone khang ya gore ware wena o santse o morata yano dikhang tsa baratani o batla go advise-iwa ezibaratani abathandani banodana na here kana uri kuda ku advertise we uda ku advise-iwa uda ku advise-iwa sani ipapa pakhangiyo yi ukuthi wena ke usitshele ke namhlanje ukuthi uhamba kanjani right siyabona ke laphana nankana ma love nama like angena right what I'm doing here I'm just mixing my languages, the languages that I know right I'm just mixing the languages and I know that abatswana they are good people, they know every language they can understand, right, they can understand. Yes ungahlule ukuphendula, you cannot answer or reply me but trust me as I'm flowing like this you can actually hear me and you are enjoying the show. Right, then that there's from Gusetsimang uthi yena ke the only person who can rescue you is yourself. Uthi ke nguwe ke wena ke Anonymous ongazikhulula kule nkinga onayo. Nguwe ke wena ke Anonymous ongazikhipha kulolu dabo kulo. Right, ariki wena hela fela motho eleng gore o tla khona gore wena utswe mo mathateng ao ke wena motho o santsere o tsae tshwetso. Nguwe ke wa onofanda kuthora decision ukuthi ubude ipapo pa relationship yakadai. Otherwise zvichaita kunge mashiripiti apo. Shout out to Mingo Touch. If Mingo Touch is here, tell Mingo Touch that I'm saying zuri sei shamwari kuri sei kwa uri koko zuri sei ndakaiona nziyo yako ya tsaba tsotsi part 2 andikatoiterera zvangu inziyo iri kutonakidza right ake laphana sichoke kuMingo Touch sithi ke sayibona ke ingoma yakho ekatsaba tsotsi part 2 imnandi ke mfowethu siyabonga uqhubeke njalo uyihlabela ke nje ngaseqopheno lophezulu sikubonga ke njalo Mingo Touch, big up to you Mingo Touch. Right, let me not forget just to take this time and say big shout out to my child, my daughter, right, the one who has been trending and growing. I love how she's growing, right? As you know, raising a daughter may be something that is difficult, but I am trying. Shout out to Vusi Shekvila and her husband Shekevila Vusi, right? I pray and hope for the best for the two of them. Whatever peer pressure, whatever that comes, fame comes, but I wish their relationship would last. I wish their relationship would have the best moments ever in their lives. So right, shout out to those people and shout out to everybody who is watching right now. Right, it's been how many minutes? It's been, I'm just here for some 30 minutes. Then, if then it's 30 minutes, then I have to leave. So kufanele ke ukuthi my 30 minutes ichayile, so kufanele ukuthi ke ngishiye ke ngihambe. Sesibheka naphana ama comment ngizathi nje ukugijima kancane ngifune lama comment laphana ke. Okay, since you love him so much, let him beat you every day. That is Siemo. And then Kiaro Malira says, love him three much. And then we have got Michelle Fia says, that's what you get for loving him, my dear. Continue loving him until love conquers all. Abatseha hale uyahleka ke uthi yana ke qhubeka uthi ke yona yamthanda, yikho lokho uthando oluzokuphathela khona. Uthando luzokunikeza ke yona lento oyibonayo. Rudo ruchaku wunzira izozozo zorukuona mudikanwi hanzi iwewe ramba wakaraira ramba uchida ramba ipapo uripa pa urikuda ipapo ramba uchida iye imunu. Right, so right, you still love him. Right, Arobitsayana, that is Kitumeti Mudikele McClinton. Right, that was our last comment. Right, there are some comments though, but this is where we are. We just had to just entertain each other. Maybe you are going under depression. I was here just to come and give you life, just give you some time, listen to me, enjoy if you are enjoying the content, be here, and then we take it from there. So Anonymous, the relationship that you are into, my advice, right, let me see if I can bring Tanyala. Let me see if I can bring Tanyala. Right. Anonymous, the advice from that you are getting from me is that leave this relationship. If you cannot leave this relationship, then try to fix it professionally. Look for professional counselors. Look for people that will help you. Hey. Umuntu usekushayile mama, ukushayile umuntu ubukeka nje ukushayile mangithi ngiyabheka amehlo, ukushayile mangithi ngibheka umlomo, ukushayile umuntu awubukeki kahle mama, akubukeki kahle. Angazi ke ukuthi abantwana bekhona bathini ke abantwana. What do the children say when they bona into enjalo, mabebona into enjalo ke? Right, siyabona phana abantu ke laphana ba joina ke I live video, but sithi ke thina bese siqedile. We were just finishing and wrapping it up for today, and I say thank you so much for everybody that has joined today. Please comment below and tell us what next do you want us to talk about. We are here to serve you. We are here to be with you. We are here to provide entertainment. We are here to provide the knowledge. We are here to provide stress-free environments for everybody. So as you see me here, I'm working just to talk to you. Right. God is going to pay me. Good night. Alilale kahle ke namhlanje, ulale kahle ke use uphuphe isithandwa sakho. Mawusulele laphana ke uphuphe isithandwa sakho. Hamba ke namhlanje laphana mawungathi wena unomuntu wakho omthandayo, hamba ke umbambe bese nike yalala lonke libe kwazi ukuthi nibukele iTV, nibheke iTV, niyenzeni, nidlale nonke, nithandane. Rudo dana nayi thandanani, ratanang mo malapeng, mo di relationshipong, ratanang thandanani, ratanang dananai, ludo. Let love lead. Ahutukelo rato mo relationship here. Right, so we'll see the next story for tomorrow. I'll be back again tomorrow. Right, so you will see that we do some contents. There's a content that is for preaching, that is for church. Then there's a content that is for public consumption. It doesn't have anything to do with church, though it will still be broadcasted by me. Thank you so much for the platform from King Priest BW. King Priest BW, the one who allows us to come to his page and then cross-check and cross-post to other pages also. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you. Those that want to still listen to the song, you can listen to the song for 30 seconds, then I'll be out. Good night. Good night.